So as you can see, I have tons of Celosia. Some are coxcomb, and then some are the traditional Celosia tops. So I need to get these out into the garden. I don't care what style type they are. I'm going to get them in the garden and get them planted so this way they can seed and be ready for next season. So the only thing I'm going to be looking at is the variations. So you can see here, there's some that have like a, almost like an orange versus that burgundy. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate those. Potentially, I don't know. I might just say, you know what, we're just going to have fun and plant these. But what I wanted to do is get them to my sister because she really, really enjoyed that hybrid. Because what I did is, these are ones that I pulled from one that had a hybrid. So I'm going to save those for her. These, you see that, how pretty that is? And that came off of a seed, seeds from one of my coxcomb. And so I'm actually excited because they are all the same color that they grew. So it's going to be interesting to see in her garden how beautiful those are going to be. But this is one of that variations. This was not part of the original seeding that I did. So anyhow, so I'll be separating these and getting these planted up. I'll see how many I can actually get planted today, and then we'll go from there. But that's going to be job for today. I also wanted to show you, look at that. This is the hollyhock seedlings. I also have inland oats in here because I do recycle. If they're not doing well, I'll recycle the soil. But so I'm gonna wait on well, I should just go ahead and pop those out now. The inland oats, but you can even see this little baby one. So this way they're not interfering. And then the foxglove. I've never planted foxglove before, or a hollyhock to be truthful. But the seeds were so tiny I couldn't actually see them. So I need to figure out, I don't think there's like a sorter that you can do to separate those, but that's going to be a chore to thin these out as well. But I'm very excited about the hollyhocks, and I'll be up-potting those probably maybe this week, pending them getting another. This one already has 2 larger leaves. I'm just waiting for them to get to normal leaves. So maybe this week. This one does as well. So might be up potting those. So very exciting. So yeah, inland oats. So very exciting times. been eaten by the deer. I'm gonna leave the seed heads on these to see if they will propagate into new plants. We'll see. You never know, right? talk while I was planting earlier because the wind was quite intense. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know the updates. I planted 62 total Celosia plants. Some of the plants I did double in one hole, and there was one or two I did 3, and then the rest were singles. So I would say probably about a third were doubles, and then the rest were singles, and or I think it was 2 that were 3 triples. Pretty excited. For these, I am waiting for a couple more days to plant them out, just because I want them to be a little larger. Unfortunately, they're going to have a hard time doing so because they are in starter cells. But I want to give them a better opportunity because of the deer, because the deer have been known to eat the new starts. So fingers crossed they will beef up, because I just don't want to pot them and then a couple of days later then put them out in the landscape. I want to get them out in the landscape as soon as possible. I did buy them as flats from Millburgers earlier this spring. So and these are all from them, so there should be no reason why I can't do that. So that's my intent, is to do that the rest of this week. But for right now, 62 Celosia plants, not a bad deal. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I did do some leaf cleanup there in the garden. I showed you my beautiful second bloom on my bird of paradise. And I actually purchased that plant off the side of the road. There was a lady selling some plants, and that was one of them that I did purchase, and I was thinking, it's not gonna happen, but you know, sometimes you just have to have faith in gardening, and I did, and I'm very glad I did that for 20 bucks. I don't think that was a bad deal. This winter, of course, when there is frost potential, she'll be covered for any kind of damage. And then what else was I gonna let you know? I think that was pretty much it, other than that was it. There was some dianthus there that were mauled by deer. I did lose an entire plant and then a half a plant. They were just that hungry, but right now we did receive some rain, so that has been able to get them to eat off some new weeds and new grass sprouts. So they're kind of staying at bay, knock on wood. And my goal, I'm done for today. My goal for tomorrow will be planting violas down in the prayer garden, and planting some heuchera, and I think that was it. The heuchera, oh, and then the moody blue-eyed grass. I would love to plant those as well. So thank you so much again, and have a great day. Bye.